right, Tony, it's good to see you again. It's almost like summer press day for us in July, but it's not. We're in May, but the show's going to be coming up soon. I didn't know you guys hadn't started filming already.
No, well, the writer's strike put us a little behind, so the writers went back to work in March, which means that we start shooting in just a couple of days.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Did you know it was going to be 7 years to do it? Because time feels like it went quick, doesn't it?
I was just saying that. It feels like it could be season 4.
Yeah.
You know, it's gone so quickly. I mean, if you had told me a number of years ago that we would be, coming up on our 100th episode this summer, I never would have imagined. I never would have believed it. So, and I think the writers have something really big planned for the 100th episode.
Coming up on 100, when you think of all the stuff that you've done, because I consider myself like Monk in a ways. I'm kind of a neat like I do. I told you that a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
I do, seriously. But for years, I'm like, I wouldn't walk on the cracks and little weird stuff like that. But it was one of those things.
It's not so weird.
It's not weird when you notice about it, but it is when you're first doing it, though. When your brother came into a couple of the episodes.
Yes.
Those were great ones.
Played by John
really
Turturro.
good. John Turturro, yeah.
Amazing.
I think of the newspaper episodes when you go into the house. He's got all the newspapers there. Because I know so many people are like that.
Stacked, yes, all saved and stacked.
Yeah, they're going to read
filed.
them all.
Just in case they need to reference something from 15 years ago. We're hoping actually to bring John back. We're always looking for a way to bring that character back in. And I think in the 100th episode, the writers want to bring back a lot of people, a lot of former guest stars, to in a sort of interview style, to talk about their experience with Monk. So good. It should be interesting.
Why is it important for people to come back? I mean, Monk is not. I don't believe they lost any audience at all. No matter where you've been, they've always been able to find it. Is it the show? Is it the writing? A combination?
I don't know. It's a phenomenon, really, to me, because this is an audience that may not be the largest audience, viewing audience out there in television, but it's definitely the most obsessive. Like the character, they just seem to be, just committed and to the show and obsessed with it. So that's gratifying to us to know that we're doing some of our best numbers. We did some of our best numbers at the end of season 6. That's unusual.
Yeah.
And we're all, more importantly, I think we're all really from the crew to the writers to the cast, just excited to be coming back. Not we just don't feel like we're hitting that wall. We want to keep it alive.
Movie-wise, what's coming up for you? Anything? I mean, I'm not even sure on your time frame. It seems like you're doing a lot of things in general.
Thank you. I feel like I'm sitting around a lot, but I do have an independent movie in the can. But we're still talking, as we have been for the past 3 or 4 years, about Monk the movie. We really think that there's a great feature in there, and that people would really show up for it. One idea that we've been kicking around is that we save the film for the series finale. Whenever this thing draws to a close, that we would end it with a movie and kind of wrap up all the storylines. So it's a possibility.
Is there any problem when they come up and they give you a deadline? We'd like to do this maybe another year or 13 episodes or anything like that. Is there everybody any of that pressure, or no? You really haven't had that.
Not really. I mean, you never know in the current TV landscape, how long things are going to stick around, or whether a network is bringing in a lot of new shows, and whether they're kind of reinventing themselves or rebranding themselves. But so every year we step up to the plate, and we try to deliver what the audience is looking for.
I appreciate that. What would you say to get the audience who has not seen Monk in a while, just because of their time schedules? What would you say to bring them back to watch the
Well, I
7th.
mean, right now, NBC has been rerunning some episodes from season 4, 5, and 6 on Sunday nights in prime time, and I would just urge people to check out these repeats on NBC, because I think they'll be reminded of how just the shape the show is in, how it's evolving, and hopefully rejoin us on USA in the summer.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you again.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.